Good morning from the beautiful Black Forest here in Germany. I've got a very important video today, probably the most important one I've ever done, and for that reason I'm going to do it in English and in German to make sure as many people as possible benefit from this really important information. It's about driving. It's about a few misconceptions on driving, where I think a lot of people are struggling. They've got some information and it's not doing what it should do for them, and I want to clear a few things up to help you to get better drives, get better distance, and to understand about what you should be doing. I'll start with a few things that are said a lot. It's said a lot that you have to hit the ball on the upswing, which is obviously beneficial. The idea of hitting the ball on the upswing, providing other things suit what you're doing there, do actually make you get less spin on the ball and can give you a better launch angle, a better landing angle of the ball, less spin on the ball, which is going to make more distance. But you need to know how to do this. There is, for instance, a lot of information out there that to hit the ball on the upswing you have to stand like this to alter your spine to change the angle of attack in your swing. That is, first of all, it's not very healthy for the vertebra, for your spine and what have you. And also I've got this driver here, just a little thing on to show you the loft of the driver. And if I lean back and hit the ball on the upswing like that, you can see that the driver has got a lot more loft than it had at address. So if I lean back and I hit the ball on the upswing and therefore increase my loft, I ain't going to hit it further. All you're going to do is get a steeper angle of flight of the ball, and you're also going to get way more backspin, and these are actually going to make your drives shorter. Let's talk about loft first of all. When the club's on the ground, this driver here has got 10.5 degrees loft when it's set on the ground. That's called static loft. If I lean back to hit the ball on the upswing, look at the loft now. This is now in impact. It's called dynamic loft. And if my static loft and dynamic loft change by, in this instance, about 10 degrees through this posture thing, I'm actually making my driver into a 5 or a 6 iron. So it's not going to go further. All I'm going to do is get a much steeper flight of the ball, trajectory of the ball, and way more spin. And of course this thing here is really unhealthy, and it's going to limit your turn. I just don't understand why anybody would recommend you to do that. What you need to do is get the ball left, take your normal posture. I'm not a friend of changing your posture, it's not good for you. And if we think about this loft down here, and we think about dynamic loft, we need to hit the ball like this, like John Rahm hits the ball. We don't want to be getting all this dynamic loft on the ball. A good way to practice that is just to take your address position and let the club slide over the ground as you turn into your through swing, and you can see now the dynamic loft of the club, but I am actually then hitting the ball on the upswing and minimizing my dynamic loft. I'd be really interested for anyone to comment on this, and to let me know what your thoughts are, and also to let me know how you get on with this. Get the loft, the dynamic loft down, get the spin down, get your distance up. Okay? Thank you, you're welcome.